My name is Thandolwethu Hlongwane. I'm a computer scientist and software developer, and I'm an Allan Gray Fellow. I studied at the University of Cape Town, and I'm super passionate about financial inclusion and education. From a very young age, I aspired to becoming a scientist and inventing things and making things. And along the way, I came across the Allan Gray Foundation, and it really helped shape my mindset towards not just thinking about entrepreneurship and innovation, but thinking about how to become a responsible, high-impact entrepreneur that makes a difference alongside making a profit. The Allan Gray Foundation played a role in my entrepreneurial mindset and development from the time that I became a candidate fellow, which is a member of the Allan Gray Scholarship, and it's essentially the stepping stone towards becoming a part of the Allan Gray Foundation's fellowship, which is the community of graduated Allan Gray Fellows, which I now am a part of. One of the big things that the Allan Gray Foundation instilled in me throughout my journey was the idea that any problem should be seen as an opportunity. I grew up to a family of teachers and entrepreneurs, and so all throughout my childhood I was aware of the challenges that they faced raising funding and financing for their businesses. And in many ways, once I got to university and was a part of the university scholarship, I took it upon myself to try and solve that problem by starting my first company, Nisa Finance, where we helped small business access affordable financing by connecting them to lenders and making it super easy for them to apply for funding. And my entrepreneurial journey took many twists and turns along the way, but I think throughout all of it, the Allan Gray Foundation played a phenomenal role in helping build my mindset, supporting me on a personal front, because I think we underestimate how difficult it is to build a business, let alone balancing that with university. In my second year of university, I got hit by the entrepreneurial bug again, and I started working on a second problem. And in many ways, it was a problem that I'd faced whilst building the first business, which was, how do I get the supports to build out my MVP? And I was sitting in the computer science lab, and I was just looking at all the students that I was studying with, and I was asking myself, why are they taking part-time jobs, working as bartenders and the like, when they have a skill that they could leverage and earn money from whilst building experience in. And so I co-founded Zaio, an online platform where we connected university students to software developers and made it super easy for these university developers to gain practical experience by working for startups and building prototypes. Again, in my third year, I was hit by the entrepreneurial bug, and this time it was very closely linked to the work I was doing at Nisa, where we realized that a number of small businesses that we were trying to help access funding didn't have a great track record. And the more we dug into the problem, the more we realized that a part of the challenge is that most small businesses transact in cash. And I spent a bit of time in Kenya, and I got to experience firsthand what it means to live in a cashless society. And so I came back with the intention to try and really drive making digital payments as simple as using cash. And that's essentially the third business I started. With Lipa, we've been able to build a business that's helping small businesses in not just South Africa now, but in Botswana and in Tanzania, and hopefully a couple more countries. And I think throughout all of the businesses, the common thread is that there was support from the Allan Gray Foundation in my personal journey, in my entrepreneurial pursuits, in helping me refine my ideas, but more importantly, in balancing for-profit entrepreneurial endeavor with being high impact and responsible. And I think that's one of the biggest takeouts that I got out of being a part of the amazing community that the Allan Gray Foundation has fostered. One of the most phenomenal things about the Allan Gray Foundation scholarship is that it actually opens you up to an even broader ecosystem. Amongst the Allan Gray Orbis philanthropies is E Squared, which is a funding arm of the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation, which is dedicated to funding businesses started by Allan Gray Fellows, which are graduates of the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation and Scholarship. There were times where I really questioned whether the bet that Allan Gray took on me was justified. And today I look back and I'm grateful that that a chance was taken on me, because in many ways I don't necessarily think I'd have been able to achieve the things I've been able to achieve. At the age of 25, I was able to sell one of my companies to a JSE listed business, create jobs, scale a product into multiple countries. And in many ways, none of this would have been possible had I not had the support of programs such as Pathways, which are offered by E Squared, where they help you really shape your idea and your solution and take it from being a minimum viable product to actually a commercially viable business. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to meet Mr. Gray, but through Anthony Farr and the many other individuals who form part of the Allan and Jill Gray philanthropies, we were able to understand his vision and mission. And one of the big things that were consistently driven by the foundation, at least, was the ideas that he believed in, which is investing in the long term, which is investing in high potential, high impact, responsible entrepreneurship. And that ultimately that's going to be the key thing that solves our unemployment and really helps improve the South African economy. Today I've been able to create 17 full-time jobs. I've been able to create about 9 part-time jobs. Through Zaio, we've trained over 1,000 software developers. And with Lipa, we've been able to build a business that's helping small businesses. But what I'm most excited about is the work that I hope to do in the future. I hope to contribute and play my part in driving the next generation of entrepreneurs, high impact, responsible entrepreneurs that have a focus not just on profits, but on also creating an impact, creating jobs, and really helping benefit society, putting society first.